Hey everyone, this is Discjunkie, and today it's time to review Oliver Stone's one-of-a-kind masterpiece, Natural Born Killers. And this is one of my all-time favorite movies, which despite being made as early as 1994, still holds up as one of the most unique and visually astonishing productions that I've seen. Even to this day, I just can't find anything that really compares to it.
This will be the most talked about event in television history!
Now, the plot of the film revolves around Mickey and Mallory Knox, two crazed lovers who's now turned into even crazier killers, and they're currently on some kind of road trip killing spree throughout the American countryside.
When them people come here and they ask you who done this, you tell them Mickey and Mallory Knox did it, alright?
And what makes this film so unique, apart from this sort of acid MTV style editing, is that beneath this violent roller coaster of a movie is just one of the most alternatively told and wonderful love stories of our time. So while constantly sort of outwitting the cops and just killing everything in their path, this young couple quickly turned into something of a media sensation, and then the whole thing sort of snowballed, making them into celebrity superstars and just constantly gaining more and more fans because, well, I guess they're just so damn cool.
I'm not saying, I believe in mass murder or that shit, but don't get us wrong.
Yeah, we respect human life and all.
But if I was a mass murderer, I'd be Mickey and Mallory.
The film stars Woody Harrelson in one of his earliest feature-length roles, and despite that this is an actor who's now had just a ginormously, active and lengthy career in the business, I still consider this particular role as one of his all-time best.
What do you have to say to your fans?
You ain't seen nothing yet.
So, let's face it. Here is a guy who had, at this point, sort of not played anything apart from, being a comedic sidekick on Cheers, and then Oliver Stone just turns him from this sort of somewhat witty, bystanding character into this central superstar, sexually violent icon for this, over-the-top, rebellious American youth. And I've never seen such a remarkable choice for a role ever.
I'm a natural born killer.
He's such an odd choice for the role, and it works so perfectly. And then he's got Juliette Lewis playing his girlfriend, and she's even hotter and possibly even more dangerous, or well, maybe they're equally hot. I don't know. I'm getting almost a gay vibe just watching this guy, because he's just so ridiculously awesome.
What do you mean by that?
Juliette Lewis is awesome. She is just such a powerful female character in this movie. And in combining the two, I think that this film was just the ultimate sucker punch to the audience when they saw this. And I don't expect that any audience has been so caught off guard by two actors than they would have been by these two actors watching the movie back in the day when it premiered.
It's kind of like the Twilight Zone or something.
Plus, the rest of the cast is just packed with star power. We got Robert Downey Jr., Tommy Lee Jones, the list goes on, and everyone just makes this totally sick performance, which is just so spot on, and everything just takes the role and makes it into this perfect being, truly becoming the movie.
Less of the shrink, keep the teens, keep the long hairs. I love the cop at the donut shop, and I love McCluskey. Cut in on him in the middle of that horrific fucking laugh. Freeze for a moment. Don't even let him answer.
And before I go, I have to take a moment to mention the editing or visual style, directorial skills of Oliver Stone's, or I don't know how to explain it even. This movie looks like if you took every movie ever made in the history of mankind, threw it in a blender, mixed that shit up, and then served it spiked with pieces of brain from directors like Terry Gilliam, Quentin Tarantino, and Guy Ritchie. Well, maybe not Guy Ritchie, but But certainly Quentin Tarantino and Terry Gilliam. And maybe Guy Ritchie. I don't know. Guy Ritchie on steroids would work. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for.
Are you done? Great. Then let's cut the BS and get real.
So if you haven't seen this movie, just rent it, steal it, burn it, rip it, and get ready to experience one of the most remarkable and groundbreakingly visual milestones ever to be put on film.
I bet I know what you've been thinking about.
Yeah. I've been thinking about why they're making all these stupid fucking movies.
So that's it from me today. Be sure to check out the links below for more info on the movie I just reviewed, and if you have any questions, feel free to just leave them in the comments below.